What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kiwan, and I am back with Beauty in Black Season 2, Episode 8, Hold the Pleasantries. Y'all, before I start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Y'all, make sure you like the videos so I can stay in the algorithm, alright? Y'all, we are down to our final episode. Y'all, tell me what y'all think overall. I thought that it was good. But yeah, no buts. I thought it was good. Anyway, let's just jump right on in. So after Rain poked the boy, sent the boy over the Glenn is his name, over the balcony, she tells Sylvie, I thought you were being great. Yeah, she was. If we doing this from a legal standpoint, she was. So, listen, the way she was expressing her little self, it was consenting. However, it still doesn't make it right. And so she tells Rain, that's not what was happening to me. Okay, she didn't say it like that, but just a paraphrase. That's not what was happening to me. So Horace finally make it to the cancer center. And then Rain called Alex so he can help her take care of the situation. She dragged the body in the side of the building, and all you see is blood. Okay, this must be a writer's thing, a production thing, because where are all the people that work at the Bellery home? And nobody didn't see that. Not the maid, not the butler, not the laundry person, not nobody. Okay, whatever. Again, it is Tyler Perry's world, and as I told y'all before, Tyler is going to do what Tyler is going to do. Anyway, Angel heads over to Yolanda's house. Y'all, I don't want to see Yolanda no more. Just give Angel his baby and let him go make the best of whatever his life is. All right? So he tries to give her money. She don't want to take the money. She tells him to leave. He doesn't want to leave. He wants to see his son. She tells him no. She pulls a gun out on him, and then he leaves. It is what it is. So Norman, again, as I stated in the last video, Norman, I feel like is 5 steps ahead of Horace. Like he's in the ballpark, but he hasn't grasped what was happening on Horace's end. But you know he gonna find out. You know he's going to find outcome, hook or crook. He is going to find out. So, Kimmy definitely bossed up on everybody. She bossed up on Roy, Jules, Olivia, and Mallory. All right? Like, when Mallory came in the office, she was like, did I let you in? And Mallory thought she was playing. She was like, get the out. And Mallory looked like she was flabbergasted. Like, this is how y'all talk to people. So imagine my surprise when people actually start talking to y'all like that. Anyway, she was like, get the like I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it because season 1 Kimmy, I could have snatched all her roots out of her head. Okay, because she was just acting like she was just scary. Like she was just, but Kimmy was that kind of person. She didn't want no trouble. But it just seemed as though trouble kept looking for her. So anyway, she went in the boardroom, and what I realized in that moment that Kimmy is smart as hell. Okay? Horace was watching it on the iPad. She had the earbuds in her ear, but Horace was trying to talk her through it. And so Kimmy took the earbuds out because it's like, yeah, no, Kimmy did the reading. She was doing all of her research. I will say that. She might not have everything down, but give her time and she's gonna own it. Horace, I feel like, wanted to take control for power's sake, for I got y'all sake, for no. And that's the downfall. That's Horace's downfall, because you're trying to get your family and you're not even seeing what's best for the company. Even everybody else not being present at the office. You're not present because all y'all worried about is the money. And so Mallory is the only one, and she thinks she got it under control, and it's not really under control, as Kimmy breaks everything down, like from the marketing part, the financials. Like, Kimmy sat there and broke all of that down, and it did seem like Horace felt the way. And it's like, you might want to keep this girl in your seat. You can get your family, like, while she do the business part. It's as simple as that. But trying to expose your family and all of that, yeah, you can do that because they ain't shit. But you need to let Kimmy rebuild and rebrand your company. So Jules and Kimmy talk. At this point, she left the boardroom because she's already pointed out that those two LLCs that Olivia and Norman had, that Horace already knew about, but Kimmy did her research and she told Varney to look into it. Varney was like, okay. So when Kimmy left, he was threatened by Olivia. If you look into that, basically, I'm gonna tell everybody that you. And I'm just like, Varney, just come out. Like, nobody cannot. If you put your own business out there, nobody can make you feel bad for it. It is what it is. If they homophobic, let them be homophobic. You just live your life. But they don't have nothing on you. So, I think that's what annoys me about Varney. You're acting like you're scared of them because you work for them and because you're their family attorney. Anyway, Jules and Kimmy have a conversation. I told y'all that Jules had everything on everybody in that family, and I'm not sure if he have anything on Charles. Maybe the drugs or whatever, yada yada yada. But I told y'all he has something on him, and if anything happens to him, they're gonna go down. I am willing to bet the only two people that have a lot on Jules is Norman and Horace. But it also feels like Jules is in a winning seat too, because he was the one that was doing their dirty work. So it seemed like he had more on them than they do on him. But we gonna find out. So Kimmy called his wife. She got to know his wife this morning. And she already gave his wife her phone number. And Kimmy was like, listen, when your bottom bitch did what she did to my sister, anything you do goes. Anything moving forward, nothing sticks. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So Jules was like, but it wasn't me. Jules, take responsibility, because it was your bottom that took the girl's sister and trafficked her, and you knew that, so you allowed all of that to happen to a young 16-year-old. Okay, all right. I mean, not trafficked, pimped out or whatever. So Horace talks with Kimmy on the phone, and he tells Kimmy that timing is everything, because he was like, well, how do you know about the LLC? She was like, because I've been making calls and I did X, Y, and Z. So she was like, well, judging by your voice, you sound like you already knew about it. And he was like, I did. I was waiting to hit them with the draw for Uno. And I get what he's trying to do, y'all. I promise. I get what he's trying to do. But no. Your business is falling apart. People who have been diagnosed with cancer because they utilized your products are getting ready to sue you, and you're so enamored with getting your family back. That is not important. But again, I am so sure that Horace is going to come out of this. They don't think how strong he's going to come, but I feel like Horace is going to come back stronger than ever. I feel like you let Kimmy do the business parts, and she'll do the rest. But she really was, and it wasn't just about eating them up, because I think that's what everybody's seen. But I seen a woman who knows, and who know her stuff. But it was just the vision she had for the betterment of the company. You know, that's all. So next scene, we thought that old Lil Glenn was unalive, but he's not. Okay, he's very, very much alive and still kicking it on this side of heaven. All right. Kimmy makes it home, comes out, and Rain, of course, gonna have to explain this skit. Okay, and we gotta wait 5 or 6 months. I don't know. I'm just guesstimating, y'all. We may not see this till like April or May. Yeah, April or May. I don't know. I don't have the scoop, but I guess. So Barney heads over to Charles's house, and Charles in his house acting like Chainsaw Massacre. Now he done cut up all the 3 bodies that he pop out, and they both run into the sink, throwing everything, throwing up their guts. And I'm just like, yeah, Charles don't have the stomach for it. He can shoot. He got aim and all of that. He's just not like them. And so I forgot to mention that when Charles unalived those 3 dudes, the security dude who was still in the truck awaiting, he left and he went to go get some more dudes. So then eventually they came into Charles's house, but before they came into Charles's house, Barney was like, well, what are you doing? You know, and Charles was like, I was trying to call you, and Barney was like, I can't be here. And Barney is right. He could not be there because he is an attorney. He cannot be connected to this kind of stuff. So Barney said, you had plenty of people to call. But of course, Charles doesn't trust Jules, and I wouldn't either. So that's what makes me think that Jules really may not have much on Charles, except for the drugs and the strip club, stuff like that. But I don't know. And so security dude with the beard, he went and got the 3 more dudes. They kicked in Charles's door and had Charles and Barney at gunpoint saying, this is the police. Now, y'all know damn well this was not the police. Y'all didn't even have to add that line in. Y'all did not have to add that line in. But again, what do I say? This is Tyler Perry's world, and he's gonna add that in there. All right, y'all. So this was good. I enjoyed season 2. Again, we might be waiting possibly March, April, May-ish for the second half. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that review, if I'm going to do a full 1 through 8. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But again, I hope y'all enjoyed all 3 of the reviews. All 8 of my reviews. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. And I will see y'all tomorrow for Sisters. Peace.